cans on the grocery shelf consists of 20 cans on the bottom, 18 cans in the next row, and so on in an arithmetic sequence. If the top row has 4 cans, how many cans in total are in the display? First of all, the number of cans per row is an arithmetic sequence. Therefore, the first term is 20, the second term is 18, and the nth term is 4. The common difference between terms is -2. This is the common difference. Now, if we want to know the number of rows in the display, is there a formula to apply? We're going to apply the nth term formula. The nth term formula is the nth term of the sequence is the first term plus n minus 1 times the common difference. Therefore, 4 is 20 plus the number of terms minus 1 times minus 2. Now, minus 16 is n minus 1 times -2. Finally, 8 is n minus 1, and the number of terms is 9. There are 9 rows. Now, the problem wants us to find the number of cans in the display. What formula must we use to find the total number of cans? We need to use the formula of sum of terms. The sum of terms is the first term plus the nth term over 2 times the number of terms. There are 9 terms. The sum of the 9 terms is 20 plus 4 over 2 times 9. Finally, the sum of the 9 terms is 12 times 9. 108. Choice C is correct. If x is equivalent to the sum of all even multiples of 3 between 5 and 571, what is the greatest prime factor of x? So, the even multiples of 3 between these two numbers. The first one is 6, then 12, then 18, etc., etc. And the last one must be 570. Since this is divisible by 3. 1, 2, 9, and 0. Now, x is the sum of all these numbers. Sum. Now, all even multiples of 3 are also So, note that all even multiples of 3 are also multiples of 6. 6 is multiple of 6, 12 is multiple of 6, 18 is multiple of 6, etc., etc. Now, multiples of 6 can be taken as multiples of 6 are part of an arithmetic sequence whose common difference is 6. Now, the number of numbers that lie here can be found by applying the nth term formula. The last term, 570, is equal to the first term plus the number of terms minus 1 times the common difference between any pair of terms, which is 6. We can divide everything by 6 here. 6 over 6 and over 6. This is 95. 1 plus n minus 1. Finally, the number of numbers that lie right here is 95. There are 90 even multiples of 3 between 5 and 571. Now, since x is the sum of all these numbers, we can find the value of x by applying the sum of n terms formula. X, the sum, equals the average of the first and the last term times the number of terms. X equals 576 over 2 times 95. 288 times 95. Now, 288 is twice 12 squared, and 95 is 19 times 5. Now, the greatest prime factor of x must be 19, since 12 is 3 times 2 squared. So 19 is the greatest prime factor of x. Choice E is correct.